Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to do another gear unboxing video. And I'll talk a little bit about that. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to unbox a new piece of gear that we got in the studio, which I think is going to be really cool. It's new on the market, hasn't been around for long. Let me try to get this in frame here. So this ought to be a lot of fun. So can you guess what's in the box? I didn't put it in the title of the video this time like I did with the Bus Plus, which is kind of stupid. But anyway, we're going to unbox something today, show you something really cool, something that's new on the market, and then in the comments below you're going to let me know in the next video what do you want to see this on, what elements do you want to see this on, how do we want to use it. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, go out to mixingmusicanalog.com, check out everything I got going on over there. Also, by the way, if you're interested in getting in some more advanced mixing training, I'm going to be starting a new mixing membership website called mixingacademy.net. Link will be in the description box below. We haven't opened yet. It's going to be a very small group of like-minded people. We're going to be talking about working and the hybrid workflow. We're going to really get deep into some mixes. So check that out. It's a membership plan. There's only 15 slots available. So you want to go to mixingacademy.net. Links will be in the description box below, and you can put your name on the waiting list, and I'll let you know when that is going to happen. So here we go. Got a great unboxing video here. Let's check out this piece of gear. What do you think it is? I think I might have mentioned it in one of the more recent live streams a few weeks back. So if you were on the live stream, you may know what this is. So this is pretty cool. This is a sponsored video in that the company did give me this piece of gear so I can do these next few videos. I think we're going to do 3 videos or 4 videos in total on this thing. So let's check this out. And then we'll get out the iPhone as we usually do. We'll get up and close and personal here and put it in focus if it's a little out of focus. So we got a box inside of a box, which is always good. That we got a company that, let me lower this a little bit. Oh, can I do that? I don't want to smash the console here, all right. Let me stand up here and see if I can get this out of the box. So good packaging directly from the company, which is always nice to see. A box inside of a box. Okay, I'm gonna keep my hand over the label so you can't see who it is yet. And we're gonna get rid of this box. Is it here? We're gonna get this one. Oh, it's only one label on the side here. So let's, you can't see it yet. What do you think it is? It's pretty heavy, pretty hefty. This is gonna be fun. Let's check it out. Ooh, we got some cool stuff in here. So, this is, we got a little information sheet here. Oh, this is really cool. We'll check out some of the features. This is a brand new product. Brand new meaning it's only been out a few months. I think they announced it maybe at NAMM, I don't know, depending on when you're watching this video. I'm filming this right towards the middle of April of 2025. This is, get rid of the power cord. Drum roll, please. Let's take this. Oh, wow. This thing looks like it's built like a tank, man. This is great. Oh, yeah. The pictures don't do it justice online. Do you know what it is? Yeah. What do you think? Oh, wow. This thing is super heavy. Oh, wow. This is great. Okay, cool. I love when gear is built really well. Okay, here's the back of the unit. Let me get this box here so maybe we can display it on top of the box. Come on now, close. All right, this is really cool. This is by TK Audio. This is the new Transformer. Transformer, that's what this is. The Transformer by TK Audio. This is a stereo unit that goes on, I guess, primarily master bus and maybe buses in general. Although I guess, yeah, you could run it dual, I suppose you could run it dual mono. I'm gonna get the iPhone out here. I'll put an image up on the screen, but this would pretty much go on a stereo bus or such. This is really cool, man. So this is brand new by TK Audio. I have never, let me get this out of the way. I have never used any TK Audio gear. I know some students that have some TK Audio stuff and they like it. I've never used their stuff. I've never heard anything good or bad about their products. Hey there, friend, I hope you're loving the video. Guess what? We're now in 2025 and I have some super exciting news to share with you. I'm officially accepting new clients for mixing and I'm on the lookout for talented artists just like you. Head on over to mixingmusicanalog.com. The link will be in the description box below to check out some of my latest work. Once you've had a look around, shoot me an email and let's schedule a Zoom call to chat about your music and how we could take it to the next level. Now let's get back to the video. But this thing is built like a tank, man. So what this is This is a harmonic generator and a color box. We love harmonic generators and color boxes. And yes, you can run the 2 channels independently. So you could run this in like a dual mono kind of a thing if you wanted to put, you know, on 2 separate mono channels as opposed to stereo. Although I would assume, and I'm going to get the iPhone out here 1 second. I'm going to show this to you. So let's talk about what this thing does. This thing, let me get the phone out. Let me just get it out because I know you guys want to see it. I want to close this box. There we go. Close these little flaps here. I'm going to get out the phone. Let me show this to you. Here we go. So here is the transformer by TK Audio. So we have, it looks like a drive knob, a gain knob, an output trim. We could, with that little green button there, we could turn on channel 1, turn it on, turn it off. We have high pass filters. We'll talk about that gain. We have a blend knob. Got mid-side. That's really cool. And then we got the other channel here, channel 2. Okay. And there it is. There's a transformer by TK Audio. Really nice. Really nice. Really cool. All right. We'll insert that at post. Okay, so I'll put an image up on the screen if there's not one there already. So we have the TK drive. Now these things are all real heavy duty, like chicken head knobs. Really nice. All detented. Really so good for recall, right? So we have a drive and a gain. We have an output trim and a blend knob for each channel. We have a saturation button, a button for even and odd harmonics. We could turn the channel on and off. And then we have this A button here. I'm not sure what that does. I'm sure we'll check that out in a minute. GE and HF, which is high frequency. GE, gain maybe? I don't know, and a blend knob. We'll have to see what these buttons do. Mid-side, which is really cool, and it doubles up here. So heavy duty knobs, really nice, detented, really cool, 1U rack space. Let's see here in the manual if it tells us anything about what these little buttons do. So the key features of this thing, according to their little sheet here and their website, which I'm sure you could check out, it's a transformer saturation circuit that adds low-end harmonics and low-end bump. We love low-end harmonics and low-end bump. A passive saturation circuit that adds a lot of odd and even harmonics, an active germanium stage with a vintage sound and a mix of harmonics, a Class A stage with a pleasant British 70s sound. Who doesn't like that? Mid-side function to separate the process from the mid and the side channels, and detented potentiometers for easy recall. Yes, it does. Let's see what these other buttons do there, what I'm not really sure of. And then you could go out to their website. You could check it out. I'll put the link in the description box below. And oh, by the way, I think both Sweetwater and Zounds sells this bad boy. So I'll put those links in the description box as well. That's an affiliate link. Thank you so much, Advance, if you want to check it out. Okay, so we have the TK drive gain, the GE switch. There's a little GE button here, right? What's that GE? There's a GE button. That stands for third stage. This is the third stage, is an active germanium stage that adds even more odd harmonics. It has a pleasant vintage sound with a mix of harmonics, soft and high ends. Okay, so this is done in different stages. Okay, so that's just a different stage of harmonics that you can add. You could take that in and out. We even have this thing, the saturation button. Okay, so I see what this does. So you have a saturation button. That button is the second stage that you can take in and out. And then the GE button is the third stage. So you can add this in stages, so you can put more or less. So that's really cool. So it's not like you just have, it's kind of set it and forget it. You drive the signal through the input stage. You can actually turn on the second stage with the saturation button, or you could turn on the third stage harmonics with the GE button. Okay. Then we also have this odd and even harmonics button that you can do. So you can customize. This is really cool. You can blend it in, so you can do a little or a lot if you want. We have mid-side. We have the high frequency. Let's see what that's all about. Did they tell you what that's all about in this thing? Oh, it's a high frequency boost. Okay, so we have a high frequency button that we could take in and out. That's a Class A stage high frequency boost. Oh, okay, really cool. So unlike you know, a different type of color box, you know, where you don't have as much control. This seems like you got a lot of control. And I start to think about things like the SSL Fusion, which I know is a little different than what this is doing, or like my Neve Master Bus Transformer, which again is a great box. Both of those are awesome boxes. But what this does is this allows you to be more flexible on how you want to add the saturation and color by having control over the even and odd harmonics, by having the different stages with the saturation button stage 2, the GE button stage 3, that allows you to turn on and off the stages independently. And then the high frequency boost is independent as well. Now we have this A button here. What does this green A button mean? Is that just, oh, that's the Class A. You can take that in and out. Okay, I gotta read more about that on their website. Really cool. This looks like it's gonna be a really cool box. It's got a little bit more flexibility. Okay, that's that Class A stage with a pleasant British 70s sound. So I guess you can take that in and out. Again, all right, cool. So we got a box here that we can be really flexible with, and we can dial in our saturation the way we like it. Very, very cool. Okay, so now what you got to do in the comments below, you got to let me know, what do you want to hear this thing on? Next video, we're probably going to start off, you know, with all this flexible staging. You know, we're going to start off on a master bus, right? We're going to do that. I'm going to throw up a mix that's, you know, pretty much, you know, dialed in, kind of, sort of, and then we're going to throw it on the master bus, and we're going to bypass all the master bus chain that I have. Or maybe we'll add it with the compressor or whatever. We'll try to do a couple different combinations. I'd also like to try this on the drum bus. This could be killer for drum bus. This could be killer for drum bus. Now, I think TK also makes a transient designer, don't they? I don't know if they make a transient designer. I wish this had a transient designer built into it. That'd be really cool. Anyway, this looks like a really cool box. Again, it is built, it's super heavy. It's built really well. Nice high-end piece of gear. Well-built knobs, nice buttons and switches, satisfying clicks. Doesn't look cheap or chintzy in any way, shape, or form. This is a high-end piece of gear. I think this thing is selling for about 16 or 1800 bucks last time I looked. Check links in the description box for current pricing. But, you know, people ask me a lot of students ask me that are working all in the box. And then they come over to Mixing Music Analog from my Home Recording Made Easy channel, and they ask me about, oh, I want to get in the hybrid, or I'd like to get some gear. Where should I start? And I always tell everybody, if you're going to start with hardware and you don't have hardware, you don't start with a console. You start on the master bus. And I always say, get yourself a good master bus chain. And I always talk about a color box. Up until this unit, and we'll see how it sounds, but up until this unit, I've always talked about get yourself something like an SSL Fusion or a Neve Master Bus Transformer. Something where you can run the whole mix through it and put all your tracks in your DAW out through it and then back in. More so, I think, than even like a summing amp. I think a color box makes more sense. It has more sonic impact, and you'll instantly hear that difference. And then we always talk about like a master bus compressor, maybe an EQ. But a color box, something like this. This is something that you would definitely want on your master bus. So if you're someone trying to get into hardware and you're looking for something really cool that you could run out of your DAW into it, make an absolute sonic impact, and then print the mix back in, where should we start the master bus? A color box is something that you could really start with. So after the next video, after we hear this thing, if it sounds as good as I'm expecting it to sound, we're going to be able to add it to the list of my color box recommendations, whether it's the Neve or the SSL or this. And what I like about this right off the bat, just thinking about the features, is from a saturation point of view and from a color box point of view, we have more control over this, and we do more flexibility and control in the settings that I think you do with the Fusion and the Neve. This is half the price of the Fusion. Or no, excuse me, half the price of the Neve. I think the Neve's got to be over $3 grand. This is like 1,700, so almost a little more than half price. And I think this is even, I think it's a little less than the Fusion as well. Again, I know they're a little bit different boxes. You got an EQ on those, you got some other things, a little compressor stuff, but anyway. So anyhow, that's our unboxing. TK Audio, Transformer, color box, gotta dig it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know what you want to hear on this thing. Check out the links in the description box below and see if you can get one. And again, thank you so much. Thank you so much to TK Audio for sending this to me so I can do this demo for you guys. I'm really interested to see if this thing is going to be able to fit into my rig and how it's going to fit into my rig. Again, make sure you go to mixingmusicanalog.com. Make sure you go to the mixingacademy.net if you want to get into mixing high-end training where we really break down a mix and we get into the details and we do more than just the basic stuff. I mean, really more advanced level mixing. Check out the Mixing Academy. Get your name on that waiting list if you want to join up. It's only going to be 15 slots available. And until the next video where we actually listen to the TK Transformer, I've been Dave with mixingmusicanalog.com. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next video.